In the southern Gold Coast hinterland, you'll find Tom Yuen Mountain, home to Freemans Organic Farm. For more than a century, the farm's rich volcanic soil has yielded organic produce, which you can buy at Freeman's colourful roadside stall. But this is so much more than a place to pick up fruit and veg. Friday is Family Day here at Freeman's. Parents with kids in tow turn up to buy groceries, grab a coffee or a tasty bite from the cafe and enjoy a little country respite. I reckon childhood mates Veronica and Janine have found the pick of the picnic spots.
Now you ladies look right at home, so I'm guessing that you might be regulars.
Yes, definitely. We like to come up almost every fortnight to come and get the produce here. Since being a cancer survivor, I think that, buying the organic food for the whole family is really important, and we know that we're buying beautiful produce here.
It is just such a gorgeous spot to come and sit, isn't it, and be?
Yes, it is. Like, you just have to look around and see, this amazing valley. It's just so beautiful and peaceful, and the kids just love it too. And they get, they get to just have freedom.
That's not all they get. Little visitors even have their own productive garden to tend.
Okay, here we go, Freya. Freya, you want to come and help me?
David Gower Freeman is passionate about cultivating community. He's the fourth generation of his family to farm here on the mountain.
So David, I step into the secret garden and here you are with some very happy little farmers.
Yeah, no, we've got some happy little farmers this morning, Victoria.
What made you decide to sort of bring this into the farm?
The reason I did, Victoria, is that I'm very passionate about introducing kids to growing their own vegetables at a very young age. And by having these community gardens and the kids with their own personal strawberry plant, they can come up every weekend and pick their own strawberries for nothing. And it starts them on that journey of having their own little veggie garden, getting their hands in the dirt.
Absolutely, there aren't many places kids can get dirty anymore.
There is not, but they can get dirty here and it's organic soil. In fact, the soil is so good, I eat it.
He's not kidding, folks. In fact, David's such an advocate of growing organically, he offers workshops and weekend tours of the farm.
Fair to say that your family and bananas go way back.
They do, Victoria. My great-great-uncle Arthur Freeman, yes, he's attributed as being the pioneer of the banana industry. He bought bananas in 1915 after he purchased this farm.
Bugs?
Yeah, it's very organic.
It is indeed. A lot of foresight, though, to bring the fruit to Australia.
We think so, and he chose this unique spot which is northerly facing, so we've got this unique microclimate here where we can grow tropical fruit on these northern slopes.
And where do the veggies grow? On the old tennis court, of course.
You grow all this beautiful produce and you're spreading the message about organic food, but it's a pretty personal thing as well for you, isn't it?
Yes, when I was in the army, I discovered a tumour which was malignant, and I was supposed to have 12 months of chemotherapy, but the oncologist said, go back to your farm and eat some healthy vegetables before we start, and I did, and when I got back in a month's time, I was clear. So that's why I believe in growing this nutrient-dense produce on this beautiful soil to help my fellow community eat healthy.
A healthy, happy community is also the philosophy behind Grocer at Benogan in the Gold Coast hinterland. An old general store has found new life as a cafe, serving fresh house-made meals. And as a grocery store stocking whole food and organic lines.
And just work those pallets there, just like foundation, and you'll find that they will just marry up.
Grocer also hosts a calendar of community workshops and activities, like this micro watercolour class. It's all about reviving an old-fashioned idea, says owner and Benogan local, John Stevenson.
The whole concept here was to rebuild the old corner store. And that if you remember growing up, that corner store was a place where you went, you got your bread, your milk, you got a sandwich at lunchtime, you knew the person behind the counter. And we've extended that into modern day times with watercolour workshops, kids cooking classes, kids activities. One of the really strong things we focus on is community engagement. That actually puts a smile on my face more than anything else.
Grocer Cafe and Store is at Benogan in the Gold Coast hinterland. It's open daily from 7 a.m. Freeman's Organic Farm and Roadside Stall are a little further south at Tom Yuen Mountain. Friday's a family day, and on Sundays you can take a guided tour of the farm. More weekend ideas can be found on our website, Queensland.com and the Queensland Rail travel websites are also worth a look. You can also keep up with our travels on Facebook and Instagram. And remember to keep tagging your holiday snaps at Queensland Weekender for your chance to pop up on the show, like this cool pic at Lake Awonga.
Thank you. Gross is another spot where you'll find fresh produce. Local growers often pop in and fill the baskets with fruit and veggies. And isn't it great to see the Gold Coast hinterland embracing healthy living and happy families? And that seems like a good place to leave things because we are out of time. Thank you so much for your company. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We will be back next time with more Queensland Weekender. Bye-bye.